Welcome back. This is the third video in the series of videos walking you through the retirement assignment. In this video, we'll talk about the what if calculation, specifically about the goal-seek tool. So on step number 6 over here, it says just what if, and we've got 3 scenarios that I want to look at. The first one says, so if I need to keep everything equal, but I want to make my goal to have $1 million when I'm 65. So I'm keeping the interest rate the same and the startage the same, but I'm going to change the contribution amount. Okay. So what I want to do is come over here. And so I go over to my balance at retirement, and that's the number I want to be $1 million. Okay. So I go up to the data tab and over to the forecast group and the what if analysis. You'll notice when you go down there, the second one down is the goal-seek tool. So basically that's my goal. So you're saying set cell, in this case E3, to be, and just type in $1 million. And then it says by changing, and this time I'm going to change the monthly contribution. So basically if I put $400 in a month, I'll have around $450,000. How much do I have to put in to get $1 million? So I just click on that. And basically what's going to happen is it's going to kind of go back and forth until it gets an answer. And there are situations where it can't find an answer, because I think it'll try up to like 100 times or something. We'll try it. This one should get it pretty quick. And it does. Now when you see these hashtags, number signs, whatever, that just means the number's too wide for the column. So it gets us to $1 million. And so the answer is 887.97. Okay. So next it says what's the monthly interest rate to reach $1 million? So that we're going back to, in this case, let's see, 7% and $400. So I keep this at $400. Going back to the original scenario, basically I'm going to say could I get it, that keeping it at $400 if I was more aggressive in my rate of return. So I just stay on the same cell E3, go to what if analysis, goal seek, again make it $1 million. Oops. By changing, and this time I'm just going to click on the interest rate, and it should work. And it's interesting, it turns out to be 11%. That might be, yeah, so it's right under 11%, 10.996, but we'll just go with 11% just because it's good enough for what we're doing here. So if you're willing to be a little more aggressive, it can make a big difference. Doesn't mean you should be. All right. Now we're going to go back to our original scenario at 7%. $400, and we're going to do the same kind of thing, and we're going to say what would I have to make my start age be to get there. Okay, again go to the data tab, what if analysis, goal seek, that number be by changing start age, so basically just starting earlier. Give you a heads up, I don't think it's going to work from what I practiced with it earlier. It's going to get close, but then it's not going to hit on it, so I think it's going to give you basically an error message and say I couldn't find it. Doesn't mean you couldn't find it by kind of trial and error just like it is, but you'll notice it's getting up. Well, it's acting like it found an answer. I think it just quit trying, but bottom line is it didn't get it. Doesn't mean we can't do it, just the goal-seek tool isn't perfect, but it's pretty good. It does a lot for us. All right, so next things we're going to look at is a 1-input table and then also a 2-input table, and look at ways that we can see different scenarios all at the same time instead of kind of having to go back and forth and try those.